The weekly reset happened in Odyssey, giving us the option to buy a very powerful weapon. We have a new live event and more, so let's run down everything you need to know in this video and then spend my newly earned Orichalcum at the Eco store for the freaking Hades Lieutenant. So let's get into it. If you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. Every warrior player should get this black Thorn spear for 100 Orichalcum at the Eco store that you can of course find over here on the map. 100 Orichalcum is obtainable throughout the week. I will touch on the new live event and weekly quest that help you get a ton of Orichalcum in a second. But let's first take a look at this really powerful spear that has crit damage and the legendary crit chance with charged heavy attack ability legendary perk that of course go hand in hand. So you land more crits with this really powerful ability and then have the damage increased as well. But yeah, the charged heavy attack with a spear is not really good in my opinion. So you can of course also use this weapon in the offense while using another weapon with a better charged heavy attack in the main hand. Like, I think the charged heavy attack can be pretty nice with a sword for single target damage after you negated a shield of the enemy of course as well. Although the charged heavy attack with the heavy blunt weapon is even more insane, instantly killing multiple enemies after each other after landing crits with this attack. So making sure that happens more often is super nice. Like in this case, I got the Black Thorn as an offhand weapon while I murdered everyone with my heavy blunt weapon and got a ton of crit chance and crit damage on my gear here as well. But if you don't like this spear at all, then you can of course also engrave this crit chance with the charged heavy attack ability perk on any other weapon in the game. Because again, the charged heavy attack with the spear can be nice to hit multiple enemies, but charging it up with a heavy blunt weapon and landing that on your target is way stronger. So yes, I totally think it's worth it to get this spear as a warrior player because assassin and hunter playstyles don't really need this charged heavy attack perk. To get this weapon, you of course want to do the live events, the weekly and the daily quest, and you can of course find them all on the message boards. The live event this time has a skill, a mercenary called Polycaste the Jilted. She has a shield and a spear and also drops that spear, the Heart Seeker, that I think can totally be nice for assassin players. You want to be avoiding the regular combat anyways, so having an epic weapon does not really matter if it has really good perks. And I think that the crit damage and the all damage is great while sneaking around, so might be nice to use for your assassin build. So track the bounty in the quest menu and then you will see the icon on the map where you need to go. Just like the other live event mercenaries, she's not really like that big of a challenge. She mostly does her regular spear attacks that can easily be parried, although some are stronger and cannot be dodged, just like a charge attack. But yeah, again, nothing really special about this fight compared to other mercenaries. Only the weapon makes kind of sense with her backstory as well. She was namely abandoned by her love because Athena made him vow to never fall in love again. And now she's just angry and kills random people who cross her path. I wanted to recruit these live event mercenaries. I said that in a previous video or in my previous live stream, but I totally forgot about it, so I killed her with my Bull Rush ability. Oops, I guess, but it still got the nice reward of 40 Orichalcum. And that is also what you get for the new weekly quest. And I say new, well, it's actually the same as last week's weekly quest. So yes, we have to kill the Spartan leaders, the Spartan brutes, and the Spartan strategoi enemies again. And those are, by the way, the Spartans with the shields, not the big ones. Those are the pole march enemies, but just the regular Spartan soldiers with a shield. So going to the arena and selecting the Spartan challenge, that should be available on level 29 already, will get you some brutes and one strategoi enemy. But the forts, of course, in the areas taken over by Sparta are a nice source for these enemies as well. You might find a leader there, but of course you can also go to the leader houses for them. Yeah, I guess the Christmas break meant that Ubisoft did not have a new weekly quest for us this week. But we already know what is planned next week, so the date for this mercenary in the event section on the PS4 was weird, right? Ending one day before the weekly reset is supposed to happen. That then also gives us a new live event. Well, it seems to be the same as always. It will just be on a Tuesday, as we see by looking at the countdown timer at the Eco store. So, will just be the same, they just put the wrong date in the event section on the PS4. And on January 1st, we will get a new ship called the Flying Icarus, with of course a new design for us to get after you defeat the ship. And a red design is already +1 for me, but I'm not sure about just the two like icons there. But yeah, we'll just wait for my final verdict on this design until we finally get it. And I hope to be streaming that live event, of course, as always as well. Hopefully I will be recovered from New Year's Eve. But yeah, I like the idea of streaming on New Year's Day, so we'll likely be doing that. We'll, of course, as always, have a video up. I aim to do that on the day the weekly reset happens, while this video is, of course, going live one day after the weekly reset happens. So yeah, going back to this week, just complete the live events and this weekly quest. Then you still need 20 more for the spear, so just do the daily quest for 2 days and you will have it. But you likely already got 20 orichalcum like anyways, right? I will be spending them, of course, at the Eco store on an Olympian gift. I already got the spear. And, of course, I have only one goal in life, and that is to get the freaking Hades Lieutenant, just like Julianne did. And Vire Y, who sent their victories over to my Twitter, @JorRaptor. Totally follow me, of course, there if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel for everything Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have some cool videos planned before the end of the year. Hit the like button to support the channel. I will be looking at the epic items, of course, at the Eagle store as well. But first, let's open some gifts. I hope you had a great Christmas like me. So we don't really do presents anymore. It's also my birthday, like really close by. So it's kind of double at this point. I'm getting my ass kicked by this guy, or actually the other way around. Let's do an overpower ability to finish this guy off with the newly earned Black Thorn spear. Come on, yeah. Wanna burn? Oh no, we got some more enemies. I just need some more orichalcum, okay, or some adrenaline to heal myself back up. Like, that's the thing, you don't get health back from these regular enemies. But they still do damage, obviously. So let's just make them burn. And then remove my bounty over here, so I can open these gifts without without having to worry that other mercenaries will come and hunt me. So we're still low on health. But yeah, since we don't really do presents anymore, I want to have a present from you, Sargon. Yeah, you're up for that? What about the Hades Lieutenant? Okay, let's open these gifts. We'll be opening one, I think, but I will also be looking at the epic items. Of course, got some more Odyssey videos coming in the following days, as we near the end of the year. And I want to open one of them at the end of every video. So right now, I'm not certain if I can do that if I open two right now. So that's why I will be opening one. Let's see, 20 orichalcum, Olympian gift. Let's go, let's go. Woo, an epic. Mercenary gloves, assassin damage, adrenaline on assassin kill, and warrior damage. Okay, I will be dismantling them. But the gear you can actually buy straight up with 40 orichalcum is pretty cool and pretty nice. Like this one, warrior damage, all damage, and crit chance. So you have more chance to do the crits and deal more damage as well. I think this one is really good if you still need some bracers for the warrior playstyle. We got the hoplite helmet, hunter damage, all damage, and crit damage. Also the all damage, and the crit damage is of course great for the hunter playstyle too. So I think this is actually another really good headpiece you might get for the hunter playstyle. Then we got another hunter item, actually called Hunter's Outfit. This one of course gives you the paint. I can quickly show you that over here if I just switch this to the Hunter's Outfit. So you like see, this is what you also get. So if you don't have that cool looking paint chest piece yet, you can also buy it for just to unlock that. But you likely already have it if you played a lot like me. Anyway, hunter damage, both charge speed, crit damage, also really good for the hunter playstyle. Charge speed, of course, nice. So yeah, you deal more damage with your shots. You easily charge them up. Crit damage doesn't need any explanation. So I think there are actually some great items if you are a hunter or warrior player. For now, I will say goodbye. There is nobody here, so nobody to kill here. He's kind of sad likely. He did not get what he wanted as well. Now he will be leaving. Is he going to chill there? Really? Are you going to sit down there? No. No way. No way. Nobody sits down there. So yeah, like this video to support the channel. Hope you had or are having a great Christmas. And I will of course speak to you next time. Check out my recent video on a famous assassin coming to Odyssey by clicking on the screen. And I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.